Time for me to get to stepping. I can't believe this. Celtics got me out here like this, dog.
I tried to tell him not to do it, but he was hard-headed, didn't want to listen.
You be careful out here, man.
All right, dog.
I done dropped about 5 pounds already. I swear. My feet hurt, my toes. All right, where the wheelchair at? Yeah, I need it. I need the wheelchair.
One thing you can say about us, all right, we tried to warn you.
Watching the game, and I'm sitting there eating. I'm like, okay, we cool today. Up 20 again. So when they got it to 7, I'm over here like, guaranteed game 3.
Do that again.
We out of here. We out of here. We out of here.
And it's so
Well, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 of 14 from the field, 0 of 7 from 3, and 2 turnovers. That's Jason Tatum in the 4th in overtime against the Knicks. How you gonna explain this, Paul?
All right, I guarantee. I guarantee game 3, Tatum over 30. I guarantee. I promise you, if he don't get over 30,
what you gonna put on it?
if he don't get
Stop, okay? He's delusional from all the sun yesterday.
This time.
Are you confident that Tatum will be better and deliver a Celtics win? You don't need to guarantee it.
No. I definitely believe he's going to deliver. I mean, but it's not about him delivering. It's about a number of guys stepping up because this team is a great team.
Hold on.
He doesn't have to be great.
I was going to let him finish, though, and then I was going to get him, Joe.
Hold on.
I was going to let him finish because it ain't about him. But it is about him because the question's about him.
Is he going to deliver? Okay.
Mr. Pierce, the question is confident Tatum.
Not the team, man.
Not the team. I know they both start with T.
Okay.
But Tatum.
I guarantee he's going to be better. I mean, he can't get no worse than he's already been. I mean, come on. Tatum's a great player. He's an MVP caliber player. He understands it. He knows what's at stake. He even said it on the podium. It's clear he has to be better. He knows it. I truly believe he'll put his cape on, his Superman cape on, and deliver for the Boston Celtics.
What would you like to see him do? Because when we talked about, obviously they've been shooting as a team, terrible from 3, and we look at him as the face of the organization, as their number 1 guy, and you look at the numbers down the stretch, they aren't great. But what would you like to see him do in this game if the shots aren't falling again?
Well, if the shots aren't falling, he has to learn, and he's done it millions of times. He just has to remember when the shots aren't falling, be aggressive. Get to the line. He has to do a better job. Listen, if the shot's not falling, he can get to the line 10 to 15 times. You got to sort of like impose your will, and that's what I would do. Like in games where my shot wasn't falling, I would impose my will. I would go to the basket. I would constantly get at the line. I had playoff series where I shot 20 free throws. I didn't particularly shoot the ball well, but you wouldn't tell when you looked at the numbers at the end. You'd be like, oh, Paul played well. Then you look and say, oh, he didn't shoot that well. Well, he had 30 because I was able to impose my will. I like to see him do that. He's doing a great job defensively. He's doing a great job on the boards. And then another thing, he has the ball a lot. He can be better at playmaking for some of the other guys, get these guys better shots. So offensively, I don't think I'll be worried too much if he didn't have these bad games. But I think going into game 3, he understands the moment. He has to be aggressive, get into the line when the shots aren't falling, and impose his will.
Mr. Johnson, the jury is yours.
I'm confident that he'll do better. I'm confident he'll do better. Not to the point where Paul is guaranteeing things and doing all that, but I'm confident he'll do
30!
Better. Because he has to do better, right? The team plays much better on the road. For whatever reason that is in terms of what Boston does, and although it's the regular season, if he takes that same mindset from the regular season and carries into the postseason on the road, I think he could do some of the same things. And Paul is right. Get to your spots. Get to the spots. And if you're not knocking down the shots, be aggressive. Get to the cup. Okay, get to the free throw line. Whatever that number is, if it's 12 to 15 to 18 times at the free throw line, impose your will on them. Make them foul you. Put the referees in a position that they have to make those calls. And don't settle on threes. That's one of the bad things I think the Boston Celtics have done in this series is they've settled on three-point shots because they historically have been one of here over the last several years, if not the leading team in the NBA at shooting threes. They certainly have been at the top pretty much every single year at shooting threes, so they're getting comfortable at doing those sort of things. Now, They're on the road. Now, when you get a 20-point lead again for the third straight game, you cannot settle and just let it squander away and allow them to come back and catch you and chase you down, because New York is going to be exciting and hyped. The Knicks people, they probably outside right now standing in line waiting on the damn gates to open.
Real.
Yeah, this is, I don't know. I'm torn on this.
No, they're gonna be all right, though, Joy. Trust me.
I'm torn on this.
I think they're going to be all right.
Well, this is a must-win game.
Oh,
yes,
my God,
it is.
yes.
But here's where I'm torn. Unless they come out, to me, unless they come out aggressive, not avoiding the three, but not relying on the three in order to score, they can't go down 0-3.
No.
But the problem is,
That'll hurt.
no, you can't do that. But the problem is, this is going to be however hostile of an environment it was going to be before.
Yeah.
This is, I hear from a Knicks fan every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You think it was bad yesterday when Paul was walking? I'm still hearing about it. It's going to be insane in there.
Yeah.
Insane. There's going to be no room for error. And if the shot's not falling, you're still dealing with an extremely aggressive, extremely physical Knicks team that is operating at the highest level of confidence that they have right now. So this, to me, might be the toughest game of this series. One, because you can't afford to go down 0-3, but this is an environment that is more unique. Yes, they are a great road team, but this is the playoffs. They're being physical. This Knicks team is physical. This Knicks team is playing great defense and has clearly no amount of lead is a problem for them. So to me, Boston has to come out really aggressive.
Yeah, this is the good thing. The good thing about it, you said it. You hit the point. The Celtics are the best road team in basketball.
They are.
1. 2, they are the defending champs. And that's one thing they got to remember. They got to take a look in the mirror and be like, look, we are the defending champs. We are the best team on the road. We have been in every hostile environment that you can think of. We have been in every possible scenario you can think of. We're the champs, for crying out loud. And that's what they got to go out there and show the Knicks and the Knicks fans who they are. I'm tired of this. I ain't walking no more.
Who are you picking in this game?
I felt like I was in the locker room right
one
there.
game? In the one game that's coming up Saturday.
This game tomorrow. Celtics are favored by 5.5.
I'm going to take the Celtics. And what Coach Mazzulla's got to realize, that Tibbs ain't going 9 deep, right? So you can, in this hot-ass arena, you can wear them down because they not going 9 deep. He ain't going all the way into the bench. It's just not something that he's going to do. He's going to try to play Brunson every minute he gets.
They're not coming out the game.
They're not coming out the game.
No.
So you need to take advantage of that. You need to figure out how to take advantage of that. And I'm sure Coach will probably have that conversation with his team to let them know that, hey, they're going to be tired. We shouldn't get tired because they're going to be tired than us. That's such a word. Tired than us?
Tired.
Is it more tired?
More tired.
More tired.
Okay, see, that's the education.
See, that's that South Central.
Tireder.
Tireder.
That's that Crenshaw.
Yeah, that didn't sound right. That's why I had to
That's
correct
that Crenshaw key right there.
No, that's why I had to correct it. It didn't sound right.
Right.
I'm like, man, that don't sound right. More tired. Okay, got it. Proper King's English for all you folk.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to the role players. I got a feeling not only Jason Tatum will play well, I think we're gonna get the best. I think you're gonna get the best.
Brown's got to play well too, though.
Yeah, I think Brown's gonna play well also. But
where the hell is Porzingis?
He's dealing with some sickness right now. I don't know. I think he's day-to-day right now. He had an upper respiratory issue earlier in the year, and I think that came back. Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly it is, but he's a key piece to all of this, too. And if he's going to be on minutes restriction, because he was on minute restriction last game.
First game, right?
The last game they lost because he hit the last 3, played a couple minutes. He only played 13 minutes. If they can find a way to break his minutes up to where he can be there at the end of the game, because that's where I think he's going to be most important at the end of the game because of his versatility. And they can't stop him when they get the ball to him inside. See, that's what they're missing, that inside presence, giving him the ball on the block when they come off the pick and roll on the switch to where he takes advantage of that. And they haven't used that in this series yet because of the things he's been dealing with. So hopefully, if he's back and is on minutes restriction, they can kind of cut it up to where he's there at the end.
If they get this one, though, Joy, Saturday tomorrow, they're going to win the series. If they don't get the one, obviously, it's over. If they get this one, they
No,
just
this
get
is a must-win.
But
This
if
is a must-win.
if they
Because I
get
know
this one,
they came back down to Miami 03, but they lost that series.
Because of injuries.
that sound
No,
like
Jason Tatum,
But
he
that sound
sprained
like
his ankle.
that sound like 2010 all over again. Yeah, because we lost Perk, man. Perk got hurt, and
Yeah, Perk got hurt. That's
Perk
why
got
we
hurt,
lost.
and we lost, man, because he was killing Powell. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Truth is truth, though. Truth is truth.
The truth. Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.